Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Arcadian Atlas. Last time we left off, we completed our first contract, and I don't think I had like any skills or anything to check out. No, I didn't use my skill stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and take care of that now, shall we? So, let's see. The flame wall. It's like fine. I think I'm gonna lean into this though. Why don't we just go ahead and get more flame mastery? Yeah. I think that's a good call. Increasing your cast isn't useful because I'm just using fireball. I don't really use flame wall that much, so that is whatever. As far as you go, extra evasion while a shield's equipped could be good. Shield bash I've already completely upgraded. Big damage to everybody. Cavalier has a 5% chance to inflict that. Intense training increases attack. I think I'm just gonna go for extra shield training there. And from there, 2 extra attack while I have a sword equipped? Sure. Specifically a one-handed sword. Alright, let's go ahead and give you the extra attack. And this increases your defense. High jump increase when Cavaliers hit with a melee attack. Fracture, limp. I don't like 5%. Ooh. Wait, increases movement. Ooh, yeah, let's get that. I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Alright, that's pretty good. So, increase max HP while equipped, or max SP. So that's SP from the ground. Interesting. Potency of all skills that use herbal materials. When hit with any single target... Ooh! When hit with any single target magic skill, gain regen. Oh yeah, I want that. Healing surprise? That seems very, very nice. So that's a reaction skill, yeah? So, I do need to go ahead and put Quicken on you as well. Let's just make sure everybody else has all their skills equipped. Yeah, alright. That's quite fun. I like that a whole lot. Might not even be a bad idea to get Healing Surprise on some other characters. We'll see. So those are all your points. Now, you. Silencing shot. More 5 enemy evasion. Bow mastery. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're sticking with crossbows, right? Reduces your movement. Lowers on speed by some... Don't actually love a ton of the skills in here. I'm gonna grab Silencing Shot. Just so we have access to a few more things there. And then, sure, for you we'll get Arrow Rain. Alrighty. Well then, that's good. So, we've taken care of that stuff now. Let's do 5 goons walk into a bar. So this is like the little contract that I got last time. We just need to actually follow up on it. And now that I have those like metal things, I can actually spin those for some cool effects and stuff like that, so... I think I'm gonna have 2 of them after this, so we can spin those. Bamblemere. Alrighty, so 5 units once again. This might actually be a good battle instead of having Santiago to have Knave. So let's actually take you out. Put you right there, Poncho. Put Dez right there, and then put Ida in. That looks good to me. So, alright, who do we have here? You. So we have 2 archers, there's the apothecary, but your corrosion specifically. Are you the healy one? You're the healy one. Okay. So we need to take out that, apothecary. ASAP. Don't think I'm going to be able to reach you. But just in case I can. Oh my god. Yeah, we can. Good stuff. Did not expect to be able to reach you, but I love it. Ow. Okay, you can move right here. And we'll go ahead and just have you... Oop, I didn't mean to use arrow rain. Oh, if you're right there, you can't actually hit. Let's try right here then. How's that? There we go. 49. Yeah, see, like, the bow does, like, nearly as much damage as the crossbow does. It's not enough of a differential for me to care that much, considering it takes actual time to cast otherwise. Wondering if I should throw a volatile flask at somebody. I guess I can. Do a little bit more damage to you. I do have to take out that, that healer, though. Healer needs to go. I mean, like I said, I suppose I can just respec Poncho down the bow route rather than crossbow, because, yeah, I'm not super crazy about the crossbows. The extra range is nice, but... Yeah, see, that was like... What was that, 7 more damage? Didn't we do 49 with, Knave? Okay, you can die. 70. Perfect. Okay, I feel pretty damn strong. Actually, of course, the big fear in this game is, like, your character's going down. That part is, the spooky part. Shield triage. Sure, I'll evasion bonus us. Seems fine. Poncho. Let's see, noxious arrow, pinning shot. Shrapnel shot. Would not be able to hit that person. So let's pinning shot you. There you go. Okay, that character is basically dead. So, god, archers seem like crazy strong in this actually. They do a lot of damage. One thing I wish I could do is kind of how in tactics you can like change the position of the camera. Basically, for when you need to like see behind a building or something like that. That'd be pretty useful here. Oh, you healed yourself. Annoying. Let's go ahead and get in here. I just want to take you out with the volatile flask, I think. Actually, that's... might not... well, no, because Poncho's doing 70 damage. So it should be enough. I need to move my drink over here. Ah! Accidentally hit my boom arm. Oh my god. The range on that, wow. Okay. That was a snipe, jeez. Owie. Okay, so, yeah, I think I want to go down the bow route with rangers, specifically. And I think I want to go down the ice route with mages. Because, yeah, it allows you to, slow people with your attacks. Which I like a bit more than the other option. Sword bash? No. This is only gonna do 48. This has a chance to stun. Alternately, I could do this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's move you right here. And then let's use the sword bash here, so it hits both of them. And then that way, Vashti can move in and hit this other character, yeah? It seems to be the case. Yeah. Kablamzo. Alright, Poncho. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could get, like, something that reduces cast time on your attacks, and then that would make you a little bit more effective, but I don't feel the damage difference is enough to make up for the fact that you have to actually take time to cast. Yeah. Because I would rather just get the immediate attack here. If only they did a little bit more damage. Which, I do think I have more points possibly in, bows on Knave than specifically the attack damage increasing ones than I do on Poncho for crossbows, but that was an interesting path you took. So you're specifically shooting like 2 characters. You're hitting 2 characters with that stuff. At least this was a pretty simple attack battle here. What was that? Oh, you stunned me. How rude. Noxious arrow. Down you go. And what else do we got? Move up here, and you should be able to finish with one of those. Cool. I think I checked last time, though, if I could go and, change Poncho's stats, right? And I don't think it was an option. So let's report 5 goons, so we get a half-plate iron helmet. And, $6,000 dues. Chatter. Yeah, we went through all these, right? Oh, wait, no, there's new ones. There's new ones. Well, we'll have to check out some of those. But first, let's go out here. I need to do the, compendium stuff as well. That was the recruiter we go to use these, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately I don't see any respec training for, what's it called? Ring set. Yeah, a lot of these things just aren't super useful to me. I have $17,000. Add hints about the types of units you'll encounter and other strategically useful details to contract missions. I feel like I would rather just keep these things... I mean, I'll take the item shop discount, but I want to keep these things, at least one of them, for respecking. I believe. Alright, so that's that. We can go to the tavern and grab another contract. Tavern Travesty. Seems even the capital city, Dantaline, can't keep his patrons in order. A local tavern has put out a call for some mercenaries. Aggressive negotiations will go a long way in quelling the restless citizens who have made the place their weekly meeting grounds for seditious plots and all-around malcontents. As always, expect to be paid well. Well... interesting... Why are the citizens restless? If they're unhappy about how things are being run... I don't know if I want to go quell that. Wolf and Venezia discover something valuable in the military effort. Let's go! I do love Vashti's hair. I love that kind of hair. Not really sure exactly what it would be called, like a French braid, I guess, but... I do not know a lot about hairstyles. I told you everything, just please let me leave. Oh wow, you're real beat up, friend. I did look back at the video to see possibly why they were attacking Harlan based off of the cutscene, and I didn't see a reason why they would be attacking Harlan, but they were. Are you pleased with what you've done? Yes. Ruining this country, all of you. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. Ignore him, we have what we need. Well, if you give off, like, such future boss energy, I swear. Excellent work on apprehending him alive. The interrogations were sufficient, and we've gained some valuable intel on Lucretia. Interrogations? The man was bleeding from his ears. We're very persuasive when we need to be. Why must we waste time with talk? The little rat is hiding out in the north, and the sooner we strike, the better. Precisely. We've received confirmation that the recruited mages have been sent to one of 2 ruined strongholds just northwest of Darmouth Bridge. In Lahore? There are dozens of strongholds there. You've pinpointed the exact ones? I wouldn't be speaking to you if we hadn't. Crux of the matter is this. If we attack only one, we risk alerting Lucretia. Even worse if it's the wrong one. So we need to hit them at the same time. Which is why we'll divide our forces. I'll lead one attack while you 2 lead the other. And how will we mask our approach when we've so many troops? Won't you still be alerted? Not if you cut through Lahore Forest on the way. Our scouts won't see anything in a thick tree line until it's too late to escape. How long do we have to prepare? We can give you 3 days. 2 days. Make sure your men are in fighting shape. Alright. Ada's family used to live in Lahore. Is it wise to bring her? Of course. We're not leaving Ada behind on something so vital. Just worry about her loyalty should we come against someone she knows. Ida's loyal to the side that's right. She'll do fine. Now let's prepare our troops. Let's do just that. There's some rare armor waiting for me here too, apparently, which I wouldn't mind grabbing. I mean, we might as well do this contract now. I want to split them up as much as I can, but I also don't want them to disappear if I take too long or something like that. So... Oh wow. We're getting a lot of stuff added here. Alright. By the way, that reminds me. Yeah, we still don't have the ability to, like, promote, yeah. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so, is there anything I need to do here? Not really, I don't think. I did put, all the skills on everybody, including Des, right? Yeah, everybody looks like they have their stuff. Okay, so let's go do a Tavern Travesty. See how bad this one's gonna be. Will be cool once we can actually switch classes and stuff, because I can start making some pretty crazy characters, I'm sure. Oh, wow. Small battlefield. I mean, it is inside of a tavern, so I guess that's to be expected, but, okay. Vashti. Des. Ida, of course. And... Sure, Poncho. Oh, only 4. Ooh, okay, this is a small fight. Yeah, I mean, I'll just roll these 4. They're my 4, like, story characters, so... That is some sinister music for a bar fight. Okay. Ooh, we actually have a low chance to hit for once. Because you're facing me and everything, so... That is interesting. Let's see. These are mostly Cavaliers. I wouldn't mind pinning you down there, and I actually have a 100% chance to hit you, Cora. It's the Avatar herself! Surprisingly not a mage. Ow! Jerk. Okay, let's hit you with a volatile flask. I'm imagining that apothecary down there is specifically set to healing. So we'll have to watch out for that. Yep, field medic for sure. Constance. Very, very annoying, but that wasn't a big heal, so... Alright, and now you can't move, right? Yes! Good, good, good. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright, you... Basic attacks, so... Rend armor is... Yeah, I've yet to find an enemy where rend armor is actually more useful. I'm guessing just, like, Cavaliers that specifically have a shield. You're just a ranger, so it makes sense. I probably do just want to hit people specifically with heavy armor. I was wondering if it would do slightly more damage to, like, you know, a ranger, though. Damn. Fat lot of good your healing done, huh? Owie. We are gonna need to watch our HP here soon, cause... Ow, wow, 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 wow. Since, it seems like enemies can't easily restore SP, it definitely seems like Let's see, if I could pin you, that would be great. It definitely seems like kind of waiting enemies out is potentially a good call sometimes, because you can just make them waste all of their SP, and then they won't be able to do anything super crazy. I like these little challenge battles though, they're pretty fun. But I am ready to get back to the main story after this. We probably won't do another contract. I was gonna pinning shot you, but I didn't get it off in time, yeah. I do just love the fact that you have that. That is probably my favorite thing about the crossbow, is you get access to pinning shot, because that's absurdly useful. Ooh, hello. Not enough to kill you, unfortunately. And unfortunately, I am looking to kill, so... Bye-bye. No more healer for you. I could try to stun one of them. Only 81% chance to hit each. Let's see if I can move. Let's move over here, and let's go ahead and shield bash you. 91% chance there. No stun. Damn. Wait, did you just get an attack buff? Oh, that must be a reaction you have. Owie, pain. Yeah, that has to be a reaction you have. Increased attack when you get hit or something like that. Oh. Ooh, these enemies hit hard. Uh-oh. Des. Oh, and you're stunned. Okay, well that's no good. Noxious arrow. I think I'm gonna shoot that at you, Sharon. Alright. Good. So I want to check you out. Defensive stance is what you have. I don't know what that does. +1 defense? Oh, okay. After being hit with a melee skill. I see. Well, I kind of need to get down there and heal Des, right? But I also need to deal with this situation. I'm gonna move over here and throw a volatile flask at you, which I hope hits. Thank you. Alright. Des, you're stunned. I could guarantee the kill on you. What would be really cool is if you died to the poison. I could go in here and help out Des, though. Like, Honcho will probably be able to handle the situation. I'm gonna go in here and try to help. Stun, please. Damn. Can't get those good rolls right now, can I? They all have that defense increasing thing. Ow. I mean, hitting me twice was a bit overkill, don't you think? Okay. Yeah, that poison did not hit in time, unfortunately. I think it happens at, like, the beginning of, like, the quote-unquote round. I think that's how it's handled. 100% chance to hit you. You move over here. You are going to need to heal yourself, because I don't need you dying. Thank you. Put your back to the wall. Okay, so it's at the start of their turn, it seems, or no, I think that was the beginning of the round, because she didn't actually get a turn. So there's, like, you know, the beginning of rounds. That's always the question in these games. Does it happen at the start of their turn, or does it happen at, you know, the beginning of the round, basically? And it seems like it's the latter here. Alright, well, hit you. I mean, you have a basic attack. I should just hit this dork with a basic attack. Bonk. Down. Cool. I might need to get, Death up. Ow. Okay, I'm pretty sure that character's dead. Oh, what happened? What happened? There? I thought I was supposed to shoot. Was there somebody in the way? What happened there? It seemed like it, like, canceled, but maybe I Did I select something incorrectly? I might have. I am gonna have to make sure that I get you in here this round to revive Des. God, having one of these characters in is gonna be so incredibly important. There we go. Oh, okay, wait, the attack? Yeah, alright. Whatever. Down. Oh wait, no, that was the other one I used. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that first shot. I'm not seeing something here. I think because you acted like you were gonna do it and then nothing happened. Did I accidentally target a dead body or something? That'd be funny if so. Because we've established before that like my characters, they don't seem like they can be in the way of a shot. So. Oh well, we won, and that's the important thing. Apologies if I missed something obvious there, but yeah, it was like weird. It was like the beginning of the round and it seemed like you were going to attack and then you didn't, and I don't know. Alright, report. We get a padded vest. That's the rare armor? I already had one of those, actually. Which, did I put that on the character? Because I knew I could have bought another one, but I had one in the equipment that I could have put on. Yeah, I don't think I gave it to you, Poncho. I did not. So there's your extra defense. And you already had a padded vest, so... yeah. By the way, this, nail hammer... did it have, like, an added effect to hobble? Because I thought that character I hit right at the end got the hobbled status. And... I don't remember them being hobbled at the time. I don't remember a way to look at, like, added effects on things. But it would make sense to me if a nail hammer had the passive effect of hobbling. I do just love the look of Ida. Purple hair is fantastic. I love violet hair. Alright, so there we go. We took care of that. I should have some skill points to spend, yes. So, let's see how many things we can get here. One-handed training, intense training increases attack by 2 while using a one-handed sword. Whereas here we have Sponge. Quicken. Quicken would be good to grab. I do just like extra movement. Twinkle Toes. Defense up. Limp and Fracture. I'll do Immobilizing Focus. It'll get up to a 10% chance of actually working. Yeah. And definitely upgrade Quicken for you. Increase defense while you're using that. Let's go make sure we actually put the skill on you. So... you need Quicken. I didn't get you any of the other stuff. Yeah, alright. Cool. So, skill tree. Max HP, max SP. Saps from the ground. Yeah, there's that. Single target magic skill is specifically, so that's why it didn't go off last time, yeah. Healing Mist. Splash healing to all in a 3-tile radius. Increases defense and magic defense for 3 turns using a specialized formula is quite interesting. Ooh, adds a stimulant powder to support flask. I think I'm gonna grab this just to make my restoring flask better for now, and then I'm gonna get this as well. Okay, Poncho. Increases Ranger's evasion, dowsing arrow. Yeah, I got silencing shot last time. I mean, I could have noxious arrow with fire arrow. Some of the Rangers hit with a single target skill. Reducing move, though. I'm just not crazy about reducing move. Don't actually like a lot of the Ranger skills. Like, they're fine, but... there we go. Let's just get you fire arrow. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Now we move on to, Lahore. Battle end cutscene. A ghost from the past makes an inconvenient appearance. Looks like in this one we'll be able to put, Nave or Santiago in. Depending. Maybe Santiago, because, he could use the XP, I think. Which is probably just best to spam, like, all your best units, but... Lahore Forest. Hello, I am here. Hey, how we doing? Naomi, what are you doing here in a Lucretian uniform? Ada, what on earth? It's Dandelion, they found us. Someone has to get word to Lucretia quickly. Of course we're the ones that found them. Oh, okay, well you're dead. Oh my god, you're here to kill us? How could you, Naomi? Lucretia is ripping this country apart, you know that. Ripping this country apart? The only one I see doing that is that shroom on Turgon's throne. Quickly, everyone, to arms! Naomi, stop this madness, please, you'll all be killed. Let me die for someone who cares for our people, Ada. You betrayed us the moment you raised your arms for that monster. Vash, hurry, assemble the troops. No, I can talk to her. Please just give me a second to talk to her. It's time for talk is over, and know this, even if you kill me, your secret will find you out. Ada. Or did you think Venezia would sit idly by and let your little village live in peace? No one escapes her persecution, you fool. To war, my comrades, and to a better future for our families. Okay. So, Ada thinks if she's specifically working with Venezia that, she'll spare the town, because it specifically said that we were going... I think Des mentioned that we were going to the town that, Ada is from. So, interesting. Things are happening. Alright, yep, you get down. I mean, I'm always gonna use Poncho, I'll just go ahead and say it. It'll always happen. Alright, you get down as well, Santiago. So, I guess we're good. I could respec Santiago, but I'm kind of assuming that I'm gonna be getting a named mage some point soon. Ow, ow. You bastard. So, I wonder, I hope this isn't a, like, Fire Emblem situation or Tactics Ogre situation, because this happened in Tactics Ogre as well, where, I can get a character if they're, like, the last one alive, or if I specifically don't kill them. I really hope it's not a situation like that. But maybe it is, because that character has, like, unique art and stuff, which makes me wonder if maybe... I don't know. Something interesting about the character models, or like... not their models, but their sprites, or the portrait. Portrait is the word I'm looking for. That's in the lower left there. It's actually a little bit opaque, so you can see through it, which is interesting, just slightly. So you are poison. Fireball. There you go. Or you're noxious, rather. Sorry. Alright, and Volatile Flask on you. Good. I'm gonna move back a little, just in case you're doing some kind of AoE stuff like that. Yep. There we go. Ow, that looked like it hurt. Alright, Derek. Alright, let's go ahead and get in here. I should be able to use quick attack. Oh, just barely doesn't kill. Alright. Just a simple slashy then. There you go. Des, you can go in and finish the job. That being said, you do need healing. At least their units were very spread out. They were not very together, so it makes my life a little bit easier here. Oh, you're running. Gonna Can I pin you, please? Let's see. Brayton. I should probably focus on Brayton over here. So let's focus on just getting you out of the picture. So, definitely one of those. The silence specifically just stops spell casting, so not like just weapon skills in general, unfortunately. Oh, you're specifically corrosives, so I don't have to worry about you as much as I thought I did. Fireball, because once again, you're noxious. Boom. Big damage. Are you? You are. I think that's blindness. On, you. Poncho. How unfortunate. Okay. Pretty easy battle so far, though. Nothing too crazy. Someone in a comment did mention that, ow. Your characters do disappear upon death. And if a main character disappears, it's battle over. So any of the characters with a star. It's not like Tactics where the guest characters just never turn into a crystal. No, they can disappear, and if they do, it's battle over. So you really gotta watch that. That's something to be super careful of. I'm gonna shield bash you in the hope that I get the stun. Of course not. Okay. I can at least still hit you with a sword bash, right? Will this still hit you? Let's just find out. Is friendly fire a thing? It is. Okay, good. Just want to make sure. You might have seen that before, but it's fine. Vashti can take it. So the main thing is we need to get one character over there. Fireball. Bam, Santiago. You get the burn. Alright, let's go get Poncho up. The battles are very fast in this, I gotta say. You zoom through, and the damage numbers are big. Big damage numbers. I just got my raccoon up, you prick. Oh my god. My poor raccoon. Why would you be mean to my trash panda like this? What's wrong with you? Shine. Alright. Des, you get over there. And I'm gonna beat up on you. Because you beat up on my friend. Rend armor. Basic attack is gonna do more, yeah. Body rush does pretty good, and it has a chance to stun, though. Fireball. So, move right here. Hit him with a fireball. Good stuff. They just keep knocking poor Poncho down. That was my only reviving flask, too, so now we're on a timer. Alright, you asshat. Come here. Bonk! What buff did you just get? Nimble? Adrenaline. Critical chance increased. Oh wait, no, yeah, it was adrenaline because it was the reaction. Nimble's the other thing. Okay, that character's gone. There we go. No stun. That character's gone. Yes. Oh wait, you're stunned. Oh, okay, never mind. We don't have to worry about that then. Go over here and bonk this character then. Hello, meet my friend the bonk stick. Oh, the 14% chance to dodge. Rude. Bonk. Good. And that character's gone, and we're good. Whew, see, that's scary, because if I was just a little bit slower, we'd be done. I should really save... I didn't expect Poncho to die again so quickly, to be fair, but you should save those reviving flasks until their, like, timer's almost up, because you only get one. Oh, I got an iron shield and a lot of money that I have no idea what to do with. I guess I could see if I could recruit characters that are different classes, maybe? But I kind of want to use the story characters, because they're the most interesting. Yeah, no. We'll see. Uh-huh. Okay. I was like, I just see sky. But no, we're good. So I do wonder if that was a decision or not, because we've seen that the game does have decisions. I wonder if it does have like proper branching paths like Tactics Ogre, or if it gives you the decision, but everything still comes out the same either way. Why couldn't she have fled? The world has a short memory. We would have forgotten she ever chose this path. She died fighting for a cause she believed in, Ada. Same as you or I. Let's not be so quick to judge her for that. Nita, we'll give her a proper burial together. Give me just a moment. Concerned by what Naomi said, what sort of secret could Ada have? I'm not positive, but I think I may know what she was referring to. It's best we ask her to return to Dandelion then. It isn't safe for us to bring her along. No, it's nothing like that, Des. Trust me, Ada wouldn't do anything to jeopardize our mission here. If you'll excuse me, I promised Ada I'd help her with something for the next few hours.
We didn't anticipate this. Quite smart of Lucretia to place scouts in the forest, too.
One of Ada's old acquaintances with Among the Fallen.
Our side, or hers? I see. A word of warning, Desmond, for perhaps I'm not as cold as you believe me to be. As you all believe me to be. The battlefield is no place for those we love. It is cruel and unyielding, and those who brave it do so knowing death is around every corner.
You don't need to worry about me. Yes, it's difficult out here, but no more so than the hamlets and barley fields. Life's fleeting everywhere.
Not so. You know the costs here, Desmond. Death comes suddenly everywhere, but on the battlefield it comes daily. We can't evade it forever.
And unfortunately, usually the people fighting aren't really even all that invested in the people that they're fighting for, but kings and queens are like, go do battle.
I too pretended otherwise once. Sweet, striking young soldier in my squad once had feelings for me, and I for her, truth be told. But Arella died in Boltus, her entrails spilling from her stomach. She tried to put them back in, Desmond. It was an awful sight, the desperation, the unflinching hope in her eyes as she did it. They'll stitch me up, Beowulf, good as new, she said, fumbling with her own intestines. It's a sight you never unsee.
Oops, sorry, I was moving my cup.
Bid her quiet a moment, cradling her head as I ended her suffering. It was the hardest thing I ever had to do. You're no fool. Every day, death draws closer to you and I, and to Vashti by extension. The question you must ask is how long can you risk her? Death is awful, but death on the field of battle is a slow, miserable thing that... You're a good kid, Des, and I want things to work out for you both. But remember, in the end, the battlefield cares not a whit for love or loyalty. Just something to think about.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Vashti's tankier than you are, Des. We got the shield. If anything, I need to be protecting you. Alright, Stronghold Ruins. That's where we're headed for next. Let's go ahead and manage our troops, though. Because we do have some skills to grab. So, I think I just want Quicken. Movement is very, very good in these games. So I can only equip one of those, right? Yeah, so I would rather quicken than HP sponge. So what else do I want here? Adrenaline strike, ignoring some targets, evasion. I do like the sound of that. This just increases the range. That increases your defense even more. I want more defense on you. I should get some of these reserve things. Support flask, very small amount of HP. I'll take the HP reserves. And we need to actually go ahead and equip it there. Alright, skill tree for you, Poncho. Could upgrade the damage on shrapnel shot. Let's just get you extra crossbow damage. And Santiago. Extra SP. Increase magic attack, rooted casting. Critical damage increased by 5%. I wish it was crit chance instead. It says 15% chance to do that. Single target weapon, single target magic. I think I'll grab this, just because I don't really know what else to grab for you. Not that interested in a lot of the other skills that are on offer there. Alright, so yeah, let's just go ahead and move toward the Stronghold Ruin. And then after that, I think we'll do a little bit of light reading in like the compendium or something to wrap the episode up. So, sounds good to me. We can bring 6 people into this battle though, so this is going to be a slightly larger one than the other ones we've been dealing with. Stronghold outskirts. Bum, bum, bum. Hang back a second, Vash. Let me scope it out from here. Well, okay then. Vash is like, I don't need your help. Fuck you. We know you're harboring Lucretia Belneve here. Please release her to us safely, and there needs to be no fight here. Wolfies. Interesting. Declan, we have no desire to fight you or your men. Lucretia is our only... The only one you want. Yes, yes, we're all too well aware, Vashti. Maybe shouting it louder will prove more fruitful. How can you be so flippant? You have no idea how many lives Lucretia's men have taken needlessly. Innocents have been slaughtered in Amblemere, the streets of Longerham, and in Dandelion's public houses, and now you haul yourself away here waiting to ruin even the north? Save the dramatics, Desmond. As if Queen Venezia walks upon water. How many of her own towns has she razed to the ground in pursuit of Lucretia, I wonder? Or should we ask the people of Dunkirk? What did you say? What happened at Dunkirk? Don't you ask your beloved queen. How you've changed, Declan, spewing lies about your own kin and countrymen, and to think I respected you once. You'll respect me still, boy. Prepare for battle. Oh, this puppy's on your side? Oh, and your precious Lucretia Belneve isn't here. Hope you enjoyed throwing your lives away on a nothing like me and my men. Okay. Well, this is the first time we've actually seen beasties involved in combat. I wonder if we'll be able to recruit them ourselves, because that could be fun. Alright, so boom. And boom. And yeah, I mean, I have a lot of ranged characters. But you back there, and you right here. Fortunately, I can't see the enemies yet, so... Defeat Declan is the only win condition here. Okay. So, since there's no real reason to actually defeat other enemies in combat in this game, like we don't get XP for it, we don't get extra drops or anything like that, I think I might actually just go for Declan. So, but what's the deal with you? Carcass, look at the Kitsune! Oh, Ronin skills? Cool. Oh, that seems neat. It's a Kitsune. No, I want a monster on my team, please. Let's see. Pinning shot on you wouldn't be the worst idea. You're one of the ones that's going though, right? Soon. But I can pin you so you can't get any closer to me. Let's move you up here. Arrow rain on you two. Not gonna do a ton of damage, but it's something. Oh, the sad puppy noises. Oh no. So if I could get someone just to run down there and just bum rush the boss, we could end this pretty quickly. But, I don't really know if that's gonna be viable. I think I am gonna have to work my way over here. Luckily, it seems like they don't really have very many healers, which is good. I guess that character, Naomi, that we saw didn't actually have unique art. It's just the female ranger art. No, it was different than that. Never mind. Okay, I will give Santiago one thing. He does do a lot of damage. Hello, puppy. Gallfoot. Uh-oh, I don't want to know what that is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, that's what happened last time. Okay, I think I saw what happened there. You got so close to Poncho that the attack couldn't go off because you were in my range. Okay. That's not a good. That's not good. I'm kind of scared to run you up there, Desmond. So, we're gonna do one of these, I think. There we go. Well, I wanted to try and stop the puppy from moving. How badly is this thing about to destroy you over here? Can I shield bash it? Come on, if there was ever a time to get to the stun. No. 58? That's actually not that bad. Could have been worse. I expected like 120 like that one, but that was a crit, wasn't it? I think it was. Okay, I'm getting really tired of you. Kablamzo. Like I said, at least no healer. Them not having a healer means I can just outlast them, which is good. Dowsing arrow, I don't really need to do. Let's just shoot you. Good. That is a path of flame person, so that's big damage. Alright, you, I'm specifically going to save your thingy, because I don't want to use it yet. That's scary. How much would the volatile flask do? 41. So this thing's alive no matter what. In that case, I think I'm just gonna run over here and heal Des. There you go, Des. God, that is a big heal now. That is a fat heal. Oh my god, that attack hurts. Jeez. That's that really, really strong. Oh, and now you're down too. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, Des, you can move. Good. 60% chance to inflict stun on the target. Or I could just have you run away. Which might be the best call. Because I don't trust my chances to actually inflict stun. And if I think if you just run, we'll be in a much better position. Ah, shit, I forgot Santiago's down too. But I feel like I have to save my heal for, you know, my story characters. Because if they go down, we're just boned. Whereas other characters I can get more of. don't want to lose Santiago or you, though. Haha, you couldn't do anything. This character's the problem. That little bastard is annoying. What is that attack you're using? I mean, I'm pretty sure you have a crossbow, yeah. It's just that, it must be that really, really strong attack that you have. Oh, you also have dig in. Yeah, so that increases your damage even more. Okay, I'm just gonna go up here and we're gonna... I'm just gonna Noxious Arrow you so you don't get the chance to do anything. Or Fire Arrow, rather. Bye-bye! Alright. Okay, there's only a few of them left now. So... Des, didn't you need healing again? Yes. I should have moved you back first. Oh, I can still... Yeah, we can just move after. What am I talking about? There we go. I guess I could have attacked with Des earlier and then ran, right? You can attack and run in this. This isn't one of the games where when you attack, you're limited to that position, I don't think. So, that was my bad. I could have actually attacked you and ran. Let's body rush you. I think we're losing somebody here. Okay, Puppy's going down, I'm pretty sure. Okay, you actually hit me with that. Okay, so... Let's Noxious Arrow you, and then can we move after? Yeah, you totally can. I think the reason I got confused is because so many times I was using characters that specifically cast. So, they couldn't move after. So in those particular instances, yes. It wouldn't work then, but... With most of my characters, yes, I can attack and move at the same time. Yeah, I mean, let's get Santiago up, I think. Knave might die, but I can at least save Santiago. He's the higher level one anyway. But yeah, that was a misplay on my part with Des earlier. But Puppy's down now. Let's see. You do have that on you, so... There we go. And now you have the burn as well. So you'll be going down relatively soon. Owie, but so is Poncho. And I just used my reviving flask, so we have to make sure we win now. Yeah, we gotta win. Volatile. I mean, luckily you don't have a lot of HP, so... I don't think I'm gonna be able to save, Knave, though. Fireball... Yeah. Actually, I might be able to save Knave. Ow. I think I'm actually gonna be able to. Cool. Rend Armor, which is going to do extra damage to you because you actually have high defense. There we go. Motor Mouth Ring, Hempen Hat, 15,000 Arcadia. Alright. So we did manage to save Knave. Good, I didn't lose anybody. Yay! Alright, and we get a cutscene when we get back over there. Okay. Skill tree. Go ahead and get that. And you... Let's see. Next level for Body Rush makes it so you have better ranged attack, I guess. Yeah, that sounds good. I should get, like, Twinkle Toes and stuff just to give them some things to have. So you... Extra HP reserves. You. So what's that attack they were using? Vitals. Yeah, increased critical chance of 50% but temporarily lowers your own speed. That's that attack that character was using against me that was annihilating me. I'm gonna get that. That was a good attack. 50% chance to crit was good. He got it twice, which was even more busted. I do have that equipped on you, yes. Okay, and you, rapid succession. Let's get that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That was good. That was okay. You know, we did it. The hempen hat can be used for someone, right? And I didn't really get anything. Yeah, better anywhere else. Yeah, a lot of our other stuff. I mean, I got the motor mouth ring, which I suppose could be good on you. Maybe I give you motor mouth ring, even though your mouth is not being used at all when you're using that crossbow. I mean, I'm imagining that's going to make a difference, considering you do actually have cast time that you have to deal with, even if you have a crossbow. I'm going to try it. There we go. We have a hempen hat for you, though, which gives you... Ooh, wait a second. It gives you SP. Are you... Oh, wow. Only you can wear it, though. Interesting. I would have expected... I wanted the extra SP on somebody else, but I'll take that. Cool. Cool. Well, there we go. We're learning. So let's go into the compendium and read about some people. So for anybody that doesn't care about the lore, you can just go ahead and stop the episode here. I'm not gonna like actually play the game anymore. I'm just gonna do some reading. So Vashti grew up the daughter of a wealthy merchant family in a small rural estate along the Erebor coast, just west of the trade city of Erebor. Her brother Benson Dahlman was her closest friend and protector. 5 years her elder, he volunteered into the Arcadian War just as it had begun. He was injured in battle, sent to a triage center for recovery, and died there 3 months later. Vashti was beside him and saw the horrendous conditions most soldiers faced in those triage centers. She joined the war effort shortly after as a nurse. Though she had minimal medical training, it was there in a makeshift triage center on the western edge of the Baltus Mountains where she met Desmond Rhines after he suffered a serious shrapnel injury from a magical explosion. After his recovery and the end of the war, Vashti officially volunteered alongside him in the Tropus Reconstruction Initiative under King Turgon's leadership and worked her way up to the ranks to general in the Dantalian military. Damn, from a battlefield nurse with no medical experience to general. Desmond grew up in the poor northern region of Andrus in the town of Holbeck, nestled between Dartmouth River on the west and the Baltus Mountains to the east. His father was a captain in the Duke's private guard, but the local peasantry was neglected, and a series of poor harvests made the region volatile. When a dispute over one serf's legal right to freedom, and the Duke's refusal to grant it, led to a parcel of land catching fire, the peasants blamed the Duke, stormed the castle, and massacred the guard, Desmond's father included. His younger brother Bartholomew commonly visited a nomad who had taken up residence outside Andrus. He was considered a charlatan and performer of cheap illusions. But Bartholomew grew faint after one such visit and fell from the family horse as Desmond was bringing him home, striking his head on a rock. He suffered severe injury to his brain and regressed to the intellect of a toddler. Interesting. Commonly visited a nomad who had taken up. He was considered a charlatan and performer. Okay, so there was someone who did like stuff and Bartholomew went there and he fell from the family horse. That's rough. Desmond never forgave himself. His mother, never able to blame her firstborn for anything, confronted the nomad. The two had an altercation in the town square, she loudly shaming the nomad for her son's condition and calling the other residents to seize him. Before they did, he threw a dusty substance in her face. She began coughing violently, but tackled him with such force that he fell to the ground and began coughing as well, while the other villagers took him away, tarring and feathering him. Oh god. Within days, both Nomad and Desmond's mother were dead, bleeding from eyes and mouth. Desmond was forced to travel with his brother to his aunts near Dantalian, the capital city, but he was crushed seeing his younger brother struggle daily to live anything resembling a normal life. He left home often and didn't return for days at a time. Once Bartholomew died, Desmond was overcome with shame and volunteered in the war. An up-and-coming soldier in the war effort against the East, Desmond was badly injured when his troop was ambushed while passing through a city in the mountains. Though the commanding officer was killed and Desmond took over commanding the troops before sustaining wounds that he was expected to die from, sent to a triage center in the Baltus Mountains, the nurse in charge of him was none other than Vashti. He recovered and was promoted to general for his efforts in that battle. And we'll read about Ida as well. And then maybe we'll... Oh my god, Kitsunes. That's all the way down there too. People, places. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of stuff to read about, so. Ida is a faithful friend to Desmond and Vashti. She's known them both for many years and trained the overwhelming number of conscripts under their battalions. Brilliant and kind-hearted tactician, Ida has left her home in the village of Dunkirk as a volunteer in the military effort. Training under Wolf Kosel prior to the end of the Arcadian War with Serov. She saw limited action on the battlefield during that war, but was promoted to general from her efforts in routing mercenaries and disenfranchised Volan soldiers in the years that followed. She's a private woman, keeping her family history and lineage away from the public eye. Eldest daughter of King Turgan, children in the Dandelion royal lineage take the name of their mother. Lucretia witnessed her mother declared a fraud coming from non-royal blood and executed under accusations that she poisoned her own son. Despite this, Lucretia grew up loving her father. The man was larger than life, a skilled diplomat, and incredibly kind to his daughters, especially to Lucretia. She was the firstborn, the strong-willed, the beautiful one, and he always sensed she would one day do great things. But when King Turgan remarried, Lucretia found herself second in line, both for her father's attention and to the throne. Life had become a battlefield. The new queen, Evangeline Venezia, was cruel and calculating, making it abundantly plain that Lucretia had no claim to the throne. The household was a prison, and Lucretia couldn't even turn to her own younger sister for support. They were too different, and Annalise was occupied with things Lucretia thought weak and unbecoming. Yeah, so you two were very different. And witnessed her mother declare a fraud coming from non-royal blood and executed under accusations that she poisoned her own son. Yeah, so you're a bastard, basically. You're like half royalty. Uh-huh, interesting. It always comes down to that, doesn't it? Alright, so Lucretia began making plans. She trained and watched, dedicating her young life to studying diplomacy, intrigue, and war. Her shadow followed everyone, but her father most of all. She watched, she waited, and her time was coming. The sword and crown are her crest, symbolizing the right to power by any means necessary. Annalise. A girl still very much transitioning in life. Annalise Belneve grew up ignored, often lost in tumultuous events surrounding her brother's murder and father's headlines. She preferred to be ignored, at least that meant there was no prying eyes or expectations to live up to. She was never like her older sister, Lucretia. Lucretia had the looks and the charisma, all characteristics King Turgan doted on. While the girls were close, Annalise was always conscious of her sister's shadow looming overhead. Just being in Lucretia's presence, especially in her teens, was a constant reminder that she wouldn't measure up in her father's eyes. It's always messed up too when a parent has like a kid that they very clearly, you know, like more. And even if they think they're being coy about it and they don't know, the kids know. The kids know if you like straight up prefer the other one over them or one of the other ones. She often snuck out of the castle and played at living the life of a normal person. She fell in love at age 13, but the boy was common and thought her ugly, so he took what he wanted and then cast her away. While a rare luxury in Dandelion, Annalise always loved the outdoors, the smell of trees and the wind. Part of her still wishes she could match Lucretia, to have what her sister had and still has. There's Finnick. They found Finnick abandoned in Rome, to the far southwest of Volan, with his baby sister Lily in his arms. The two grew up there, passed between the working women and made to do menial tasks to support himself and the child. He raised his sister himself and was fiercely protective of her, especially after early onset polio rendered her left foot useless. Oh, that... Yeah, I mean, guessing you guys don't have the polio vaccine here. Although never forced to scavenge to survive, Finnick became adept at theft and living in the shadows. They made a home of a ramshackle barn outside a nearby frontier town in the east, and what he couldn't gather and cook from the countryside he would steal from food carts in the town. Poor girl lost her life at the hands of a local thieves guild called the Golden Palm, attempting to force Finnick into conscription soon after. In a fog, Finnick spent weeks tracking the group through rumors and a string of deaths. When he finally found the thug who killed his sister, he stabbed him in the heart. Didn't leave him satisfied. In fact, he felt the same, bitter and alone, so he snuck into the caravan of a traveling show and left Rom. While there, he met the show's diviner, whose addiction to drink and violence made him erratic. As the conditions in the show and Finnick's relationship with the diviner continued to worsen, an altercation over a beautiful young tightrope walker ended with the woman dead and magic to blame. The diviner was promptly executed, but Finnick took what scant magical materials he could and fled. He made a living off cheap conjuration and never stayed in one place for long, poring over tomes to locate something promising a better future. Artifact and Weight ruins just might be the key he's been searching for. So yeah, we actually heard Finnick mention Lily earlier. Yeah. Interesting. You lost your life at the hands of a local thieves guild, the Golden Palm, so we're gonna need to keep an eye out for that stuff. I mean, at this point, I might as well just finish all the reading here on the people page. It's good to get context for these things, so... The son of King Turgon's most trusted general, Beowulf Kossel. Wolf was named after his father. Wolf was a bastard in all but name. His father Beowulf was barely present at Wolf's birth and almost wholly absent for everything that followed. Being a man in love with his work and terrified of life outside war, he was also an unfit father, wholly incapable of raising a son. She wanted a son, so I gave her one. That's what we do for our women, make concessions. I wanted her to be happy, and she wasn't happy without a child, but he was hers, not mine. I could not and would not be a father. That was our understanding, and she was fine with it. Wolf did everything to impress the father who never loved him. As a young man, he was sent to live with his grandparents on a farm south of Dandelion, where he lived alone and worked the cattle until he was old enough to volunteer in the Dandelion forces as a squire. He was prone to fighting, partly to defend his pride from accusations that he was a bastard, that Beowulf wanted nothing to do with him. He got drunk once after being raised to knighthood and accidentally killed a squire in a quarrel. Immediately he confessed, expecting to be punished, but King Turgon made him a lead general, one of the youngest, citing his trust of a just and honest man. Wolf was obsessed with impressing his father, but when Beowulf died from a head cold, the vacuum left Wolf struggling for purpose. He lost himself in battles in the war room. He managed to learn one thing from his father: if you are efficient, skilled, and smart, you will never lack for a job, and Queen Venezia, being similar in age and disposition, came to trust Wolf completely. The two became close, often letting their guards down completely in each other's company, though some thought it inappropriate. Do need to take a drink of water here really quickly, because this is a lot of reading, but we only have 4 more left, so... That's good stuff. Alright. Evangeline Venezia legitimately dreamed of being never dreamed of being royalty. Even as a child, she knew she would never lack for anything, but she never dreamed of this. Born the only child of the Marquis and Marcianus. I've heard that pronounced Marquis, and I've heard it pronounced another way too. But yeah, I think it's Marcus. I think it's Marquis. Of Hammerland. Of Hammerland. Interesting. That's the accent that Desmond said he had earlier. A prosperous collection of vineyards west of Dandelion. She was accustomed to having control. Her parents lived by the motto that a child should tend to itself, and after appointing a governess and private tutor, they occupied themselves with adult affairs. So Evangeline grew up lavished with attention, but not the sort she wanted. Her governess watched her constantly, determined to groom the child according to the royal traditions. Venezia was trained in proper manners, how to conduct herself amongst the elite, and how to remain silent. But she was an impetuous child, and as she grew older, her pride in her own knowledge only grew, leading to loud altercations with her parents, who were scandalized by her behavior. They sought to marry her off, trying to peddle her to several nobles, but her sharp tongue and sardonic wit drove them away. During a royal ball, she met King Turgon, and the same tongue and wit that sent so many running was an attraction to him. He took her as his mistress in secret, as things began to unravel with his wife Patricia, eventually marrying her and making her queen. Queen Venezia has never trusted the children from Turgon's previous marriage, taking every advantage of declaring them both illegitimate heirs to the throne. Yeah, so I mean... yeah... You seem like you seem like you didn't have parents around, and you were being groomed when you were young to be a royalist, and then you were just, you know, getting sold off to various people. How Naomi Traeger came to fight under Lucretia's banner of the crown and sword is difficult to say, but Ida Jalani was certainly not prepared to find an old friend donning the blue in Lahore Forest, even less prepared to take her life. Naomi was always smart and driven. Even as a child, she helped develop her grandfather's tract of land outside Dunkirk into a prosperous farm. But as the war with Serov came to an end and resources began pouring into the east from Volin, the enterprise began to falter, till she was unable to pay laborers. Perhaps this disenfranchisement is the same impetus that drove her to Lucretia, as it had with so many before her, but the dead no longer tell their stories, so we're left with what few facts we have to piece her story together. Yeah, that makes sense. You joined up with Lucretia because Lucretia might have promised you, you know, a way to fix the things that had happened to you. That's often what happens with those things. Hardly surprising, Declan Caltrop chose Lucretia's side in the fallout preceding King Turgon's death. He always doted on Turgon's daughter, seeing her as the true heir to the throne, having trained the girl at a young age and ensuring her time with King Turgon bore fruit in keeping with a ruler. A man of few words, Declan believed firmly that actions should dictate a man's character, and he often lamented King Turgon's failings, especially surrounding the execution of his first wife. That belief in justice at any cost, and no matter how embarrassing, is the one trait he always shared with Wolf, though the two hardly saw eye to eye on anything else. Belief in justice at any cost, and no matter how embarrassing, is the one trait he always shared with Wolf. Yeah. When Lucretia disappeared, taking several former Dandelion volunteers with her, Declan was quick to follow, offering his services as a general for Lucretia's growing military might. It's rumored Declan was the chief organizer of the peasantry in the early days of Lucretia's civil war, and his background with the Northlands lend credence to that rumor. Yeah, so you just always liked Lucretia, and that's why you went with her? Not native to Arcadia, the Kitsune was once thought legendary. The first recorded sighting by Gestal Vale, a bard in Hammerland, followed a rather raucous evening of revelry with women of ill repute. In the early morning light, awaking alone and soiled, he saw a fox in the distance, its tail moving so rapidly it appeared as multitudes. That fox subsequently tore his camp to shreds and nearly took the bard's leg along with it. The experience made its way into the bard's most famous play, the Demon Beast of Hammerland, though the beast's injury meant he could never himself perform it. So this is specifically like, they're just called kitsunes, which as far as I understand, a kitsune is just fox in Japanese. But these are specifically like nine-tailed foxes, a sort of mythical fox. Due to the kitsune's proclivity to reproduction, they've spread far and wide throughout Arcadia and are now a common sight and used occasionally as a mode of transit. People ride them? They're that big? That's not big fox. Alright, well then. Alright, so there we go. A little bit of light reading. I say a little bit. I read for 15 minutes, but that's what I do sometimes, so hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.